based on the smash hit PlayStation and Sega Saturn game. Once every few years, a secret tournament of the greatest martial artists is held to decide the world's most powerful fighter. It is the Battle Arena Toshinden. In the tradition of Street Fighter II, Battle Arena Toshinden is the next round in a no-holds-barred collection of the most powerful fighters ever assembled. Directed by Masami Obari, chief animation director of the best-selling game-based video Fatal Fury, the motion picture. Feel the rage as the 11 Toshinden warriors are challenged not only by each other's ultimate martial arts skills, but by the mysterious and violent events descending upon them. Non-stop, fast-paced fighting action, featuring the characters' special moves from the video games. You've played the game, now follow your favorite characters on an adventure beyond the game. It's a whole new world of action. Battle Arena Toshinden. Let the tournament begin.
Our long wait reaches its end this night.
The body's transformation destroys the individual's mind.
Let me tell you, it was superhuman, like some sort of a giant gorilla.
That's a lie!
It's the truth.
Hey, why don't you ask your boyfriend to help you?
Believe me, you wouldn't want to wake him up.
Taki Corporation.
The nightmare had spread everywhere before his eyes, his soul writhing in torment and remorse. What is it that he saw? He was destined to a life where all lie powerless before him, and on that moment when his powers came to be real, he became a god. He was poised amidst the aftermath of destruction. He descended to man. The second stage of events were about to unfold. The question for him was whether he could finish what had already begun.
Master Kyosuke. There are 48 bearings in all, and just as you expected, north-northwest in orientation, and I have determined that the rear gate would be the weakest of them all.
I will enter.
It is clearly an illusory weak point set up as a trap. Master, please reconsider.
I will consider it to be his strategy, and if it is so, it proves that he has not stepped beyond the contemplation of man. Then I'll be able to fight him.
What?
Hello there, Kyosuke Shingure. There's something I want to ask you. Do you have a moment for me?
There is a worthless man who expects salvation from the one he worships, and a man who has taken the lives of thousands, a fool who has not learned what he is supposed to. I do not pretend to judge their worth, but I cannot say they are equal. You can never return. Do you understand that, Suzu?
Understood. My brother is dead, and I have prepared to meet my own demise as a result of that. Just as a plant that is denied water will most surely wither and decay. But I am very much alive now. Please allow me to go, Master Oga. Please open the path that is laid out for me to follow.
You know, it's just like he said. It is a drug. Huh. He knew what he meant. It's true. You think you can get away with doing anything on drugs, but you know what? I'm not gonna let myself fall to that level! Ugh. Tell me now, what is this Kaiser Stone? And don't lie to me. I want to know the truth right now. Do you hear me? Huh?
No fighting, boys.
All right, I'll tell you. But it's really a very complicated story. It's better if you stay out of it, Karine. Erudition is the enemy of beauty.
Erudition?
I come from a family of musicians. Both my mother and father were reputable composers. I knew that as a child their gift for music was passed on to me. But I was often bored. All the grown-ups would applaud and shower me with accolades just for touching an instrument. I wondered what the point of even having my own mind was in a life that seemed to be effortlessly and completely laid out for me. What a child I was. It was that time. I had first met him then.
Ozaki?
He was known as Master Oga back then.
Oga?
He gave me the mysterious crystal known as the Kaiser Stone. He said something about becoming reborn with it. Of course, I thought it was ridiculous, but it looked pretty good. That was my rebirth. And hence was born Hellstinger. I liked it at first. They thought of me as some dark prince sowing his destructive wild oats. If it were possible, I would have kept up that fantasy. But I quickly learned the truth. Reality can be unpleasant, but it sure has a way of jolting you to your senses. It looks like I found you at last. I am the Grim Reaper. You've been waiting for me. Have you said your prayers, Oga? You can't expect me to be satisfied with such childish toys, can you? The only thing I want is you, you know? I'm sure you feel the same, I'll give you what it is you're looking for, Oga.
Foolish one.
I really don't know what this is all about. But don't think that your illusions frighten me in any way. Got it? What was that just now? What is it? Tell me! The vision!
That's right. It is the ultimate purpose of an entity that is acting in concert with me. There is little time remaining. If you have something to protect, you will have to kill me.
You know, the way I see it, there is another entity hidden somewhere inside of him.
Like a dual personality?
Someone pulling his strings.
I don't know. Although I think you're on the right track with that. But I really don't think it's that simple.
You take me for a fool?
Who do you think you are, mister?
Do you know why the stone is red? Do you?
Beats me.
This Gowcaizer stone in my hand is made from the blood of Oga. Of course, I don't mean that it's made from his blood cells or anything. He's battling against another entity that lives within himself. It's only a careless guess, but I suppose it's like his last desperate effort. This represents his tormented scream. It is the material representation of the energy flowing from his desperate tenacity for life. A desperation that is neither here nor there of this world.
I don't get it.
Me too.
Figures. I'll make it easier for you both to understand this. Know how a Japanese sword is made? When a swordsmith creates a sword of exceptional quality, he will always make an exact duplicate. The two swords then represent the positive and negative forces. In order to create a sword possessing the forces of good, it is necessary to create another to which the negative force is transferred. When the swords are completed, the sword possessing the negative force is forever sealed. Only then does a sword possessing the power of good come into being. So, the Gowcaizer stone is made the same way. There is a negative energy in Oga that is getting stronger, and as the negative energy rises, so does the positive energy within him that struggles against it. In other words, that positive energy possesses the same kind of power as that of Oga possesses. That's basically what the Gowcaizer stone is.
I'm beginning to understand. Gowcaizer stone is becoming clearer to me. But I want to know, why does the negative power want to destroy the world?
Who knows? I wish I had the answers myself.
So you know nothing?
I suppose, if we wanted to, we could just forget about it and laugh it off like a bunch of guys looking to make some kind of cheap bet. Somewhere hidden behind that facade, there's probably something that was completely destroyed.
I don't know what you're talking about. But you know, I guess we're just going to have to do it.
Do it?
To stop Oga.
I knew you'd say something like that. Yesterday I would have been against that idea. But after seeing what kind of a beast the Asahina twins turned into, I'm convinced that I must accept your power.
Hey, don't be so condescending. It goes against everything I believe in to do nothing after finding out the truth.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to beat them.
Aw, now don't even tell me you want to come along with us.
To protect the peace of the world is the main duty of this High Priestess. Just think, the president of our school is possessed by evil, and the world is in trouble, right? This is my big chance to save the world!
It's amazing that you figured that out all by yourself.
No way, Karine.
What do you mean? What do you mean I can't? Why can't I?
We're not talking about humans here. We're fighting against an impenetrable power. It's crazy even for us who have the ability to even think about countering it. All you've got as a weapon is that lousy stick. That's suicide as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that settles it. You just quietly wait it out right here. We'll invite you to the victory party.
Oh, but I want to go. I want to go! I want
well.
Knock it off!
I guess everyone's got some kind of situation that they have to deal with. Set me right if I'm wrong about you, Oga. We're like Indian warriors, fighting on foot against the cavalry, or the fierce struggle of an army of ants, swimming together in a torrent. Even so, could my life as determined by fate have any meaning?
Why don't you come on over to my place? It's right around here. Come on.
Area E West, Canman District. 100% deployed. 120% penetration rate. 150% control of sector. No indeterminate factors. We are on standby until further orders. Our standby limit is set at 128 minutes. Over and out.
Gammon.
It's not going to work at the Gammon Gate no matter how hard we try. What should we do? Master Kyosuke?
I will use the divine sword.
You mustn't! You mustn't use your ultimate weapon right now. At such an early stage, you will lose all of your energy.
Do not worry. I have worked it out. I've been measuring his strength all along. Using the divine sword now will not adversely affect me, Kubira. Out of the way, Kubira!
I will not! I know that you are lying to me, Master Kyosuke. You think nothing of it even when your flesh is torn. You rise up to fight even when your bones are crushed. I have witnessed your relentless spirit. Now is the time. Please use my body as much as you have to. I will let myself be destroyed.
You can't! If he sees your spirit rising up from your body, that will be the end of it!
But...
There's nothing to worry about now that I, Misty Shia, have arrived. It'll be as easy as pie.
Ishizaki?
Hey, come on! Why can't you play along? I'm Misty Shia, the mystery princess of the school, don't you know? Hey, come on! Don't ignore me!
Miss Shia, maybe we should get going. You're embarrassing yourself.
Shia, embarrassing self.
What is this all about, Ishizaki?
You know, even a girl like me can have her reasons. Boys shouldn't be so nosy about such little details.
If you feel obliged to lend me a hand after that talk we had this afternoon, you're not welcome. Leave now.
I merely ran into you by sheer coincidence, that's all. Don't be so vain, huh? Ball boy?
Yes.
Let's get going, boy.
Yes, Miss Shia.
Shining triangle! Ooh.
Master, the gate has opened.
You did it this time. Kubira!
Yes?
Take her to a safe place.
Master Kyosuke.
That's an order.
But to watch over my master is the most important duty of my existence. Please, you must let me go along.
No.
Master Kyosuke! Master Kyosuke!
On Kirikiara, Hara Harasuta, Yariora, Hila Hansoka, Seal.
Please open the door, Master Kyosuke! I will come with you! Master Kyosuke! Master Kyosuke! Is this the end? Is this the end of all that we've been through together? Is this the end?
Forgive me, Kubira. If he sees your rising spirit, he will be given a spellbinding power strong enough to destroy with one glance. I can no longer bear to see the face of one who follows my path. I don't want to see it.
Well, well, so it is you, Kyosuke.
My dear friend, you're not acting like yourself. You will never be happy with this silly game you are playing.
You really don't seem to have much patience. Well, well, are we afraid? Do the sands bury you?
If there was a little more time, with you I can... No, I will not say it. The sands that fill up my ears must be cleared away first. Then we can go our separate ways.
It is not only sand. The fire and water will also support life, for all of it plays a part.
Do not worry. As long as divine providence is not defied, life shall be reborn.
Come in closer, fake beasts. I'll destroy you all! I think I have spoken too much about what happened. I said a lot of things without any regard for your feelings. I know I was selfish. I'm sorry.
But wait, Kyosuke. But that's just not right. And besides, isn't that revenge against your brother?
My sister carried half of my burden. Happiness and despair all of my feelings were for my sister. It's been seething within me. Do you think a person can live missing half their body? That's right. This is something that I myself must take back from the abyss, even if it is only for my own sake.
In that case, that half you're looking for is me.
Sister!
What is it? Kyosuke!
There's something I want you to keep for me.
An earring?
It's a keepsake from my sister. Hold it for me. No, you have it.
I can't take it. It's too important to you.
It's all right. I may soon be going to a place where my sister is. If I were to wear something like this, I'd be laughed at.
Oh, Kyosuke.
Could you put it on for me?
Of course. Like this?
What a fool I am. Have I not learned anything? I must never have those thoughts again. I apologize. Forgive me.
Oh, Kyosuke.
Oh, thank heavens! I'm so glad you are awake, Miss Shia.
Well, boy.
You're awake.
Did you bring me here?
Don't get me wrong. I saved you only because Master Kyosuke ordered me to. Otherwise, you would have been left abandoned in the cold. However, those were his final words, and I could not ignore them.
But then, Kyosuke must be...
Master Kyosuke will not return.
Oh no!
So, Kaiser, it looks like my warning meant absolutely nothing to you.
That's not true. It's because of what you told me that I've been able to learn how to direct my powers for the purposes intended. Compared to the time when all I thought about was you, it really is quite a step.
How clever.
Whatever. I don't think there's any time to think about it now, right?
I'm sorry, but you're getting in the way. I can even feel his presence within you. The perverted power, the hypocrisy of your devotion makes me sick. It's all very unsavory.
Come on, don't be picking on him. Only I have that right as his partner in crime.
Who are you? You both seem to be under his spell as well. Leave now. This is no place for low-rent mercenaries.
You can always skip out on the rent if you want, I suppose.
I don't have the time for any of this. Anyway, don't come after me. Having him confuse me with you two would be regrettable.
He sure likes to be dramatic, doesn't he?
All right, why don't we get going too? I'm sure he'll be fine without us.
Yeah.
Retreat! Retreat now!
What are these creatures? The most advanced weaponry of the UN has no effect on them at all. What? Who is that young girl?
Even I will not lose to guys like these! I'm not in a very good mood today. Hi-yee! Prepare yourselves!
What is this place? It looks like some theme park I went to as a kid.
I guess Olga built himself a nice little playground, And she must be the princess of Olga's playground.
Huh? It's you. How can it be?
This is your day of reckoning. Isato Kaiser.
What?
Ever since you destroyed my other half, it's a struggle even to breathe. But this is where it all ends.
Hey, hold on. Just wait a minute.
Huh?
Do you remember what it was my brother Rio told you? Whether you can fully utilize the Kaiser Stone's power depends on your psychological strength. And it is when you have to protect the one you love that you are at your strongest. That's right. My brother was always right. By accepting this Kaiser Stone into my body, I now understand. The time has come to show you the power of love! Transform, Metamo, slave, transform!
Cash! Stay out of this one!
Die, Sato Kaiser! Graviton! Freebird!
Together they fought in youthful camaraderie. Isato Kaiser, in the spirit of his own jubilant reawakening, seeks to make amends for a wrong he committed, facing his vengeful foe haunted like a criminal. Cash Mitsutani, trapped within the society he so despised and which he understood would soon meet its own demise. He strives to unshackle himself from the burdens of his childhood. Kyosuke Shingure, the scent of revenge permeating his body, fighting to prove his own worth as a human, setting up the confrontation. Deep within his soul, he was seeking to wipe out the memory of his own brother. And somewhere, there is a man who continues to wait in the dark, What is it that he's waiting for? Is it a creation or is it utter destruction? The moment is at hand. The final chapter of this legend is about to begin.
They haven't learned a thing, have they? Then again, neither have I.
Isato? Oh no! Ball boy? That can only mean... It's Miss Shaya!
Uh-huh. Let's get him, Curry!
All right, let's do it!
Shining cluster, shoot!
The ultimate! Kayin Kampo! That's perfection!
Ha! Did it yet again!
You're mine. Die, Gowcaizer!
No! Isato Kaiser!
Get out of the way, Cash. It is most certainly not my intention to kill you now. You should know.
I've recently considered doing volunteer work.
Well, I see that you're going to volunteer your life this time. Graviton Knuckle!
Beat it, Needle!
On Bazaragini, Harachi Hatayasoka.
It is not easy to be laying in wait. I've been held in an unchanging state for 3 years, Kyosuke. I can see right through you. Anger will surely reduce your powers by half. It seems to me that you have forgotten what I have taught you.
Ozaki, I have one last question to ask you.
What is it?
Why did you have to harm my sister? Was it because you needed me? Was it because you needed my power?
That's right. I needed Mia so that I could give you a special power. And once you are reborn with your new gift, I needed to increase the strength of that power. And then Mia had to die. It was my intention all along.
Is that so?
Do you remember, Kyosuke? Day in and day out, late into dusk, I taught you how to use your powers. And you responded very well in every way. A most excellent ability. That was just as I expected. Everything seemed to be proceeding just as I wanted it to. However, I sensed that I miscalculated something. And that was the love that you began to show me. Perhaps you began to see me as a father figure. I didn't expect it at all. So in order to break that relationship, although premature, I took the life of Mia. However, it seemed that I'd made another miscalculation.
Shut up.
That is, the love she had for me was deeper than I could have imagined. Even when I sentenced her to death, she stepped forward and offered her neck. What was necessary were the anguished cries, Kyosuke, It was the neck of Mia as she cried for your help. It weighed heavily on me.
Oh, shut up!
You were siblings hungering for love. It's really a question of disposition. It's so sad.
Ah, shut up!
Don't rush it, Kyosuke. Now is the time. I will reveal the other half of my soul, that of the providence of God.
What the?
The judgment.
Stop it!
You had to butt in, didn't you? Just stay out of this. It'll end quickly.
Shut your mouth! Do you want this all to end in yet another meaningless sacrifice?
Do what you want then, okay? But first, let me just warn you that she no longer has a human soul. Your cheap humanistic approach will land you in a grave.
I don't think this is the time to be bickering over this. Or do you think I'm a pushover? What's wrong? Are you afraid? Or merely plotting your retaliation?
Come and get me.
Huh? You're using the soul gear? That's suicide, Isato!
I don't know what you've got in mind, but you're fooling yourself if you think you can stand up to me without using your soul gear!
Suzu Asahina! If your goal is to kill me, pure and simple, then I am not gonna try to stop you. Come! Look, you are human after all, Suzu. When you cause harm to another person, you will surely be hurting your own soul. Even if in your mind you feel that you have no choice but to kill that person.
No matter what happens, I will protect you. I love you, Suzu.
My dear brother, no!
I'm sorry.
My dear brother.
Cash! Over here, Cash!
Hey, don't be taking advantage of me. I don't like being called only when it's convenient.
Come on. I'm sorry about before. Just try to save her somehow. There's something weird going on.
Oh no. The energy of the Kaiser is building up within her, and if the stone ruptures, that's the end of her.
Stop kidding around! Do something, Cash! You're the authority on the Kaiser Stone, aren't you?
What makes me the authority?
Cash, please.
Now I'll take my Kaiser Stone and align it against her stone to try and neutralize its power. If it fails, then I suppose we go to heaven. You go on ahead, okay, Sato? You've got other things to take care of. Don't worry, I won't kill her. Right?
Yeah, all right. I'm counting on you, Cash.
Don't get lost. He can run already? He sure can recover quickly. Well, Suzu, just as you wished, here I am, volunteering to risk my life on account of you. How did I develop such a self-sacrificing character? Maybe I was railing against all that uptight society crap from my childhood.
Listen carefully, Cash. Since you've been born into this family, you will lead a life in which your performances yield $10,000 per minute. 10 minutes will yield you $100,000. Ignore all distractions and never waver. Don't let anyone take your genius away from you. You must live your life for yourself. Only for yourself.
Well, so much for that, Father.
Master Kyosuke.
Penetrate, Kamikabura!
Violence!
Your body breaking, you mere human. When not in a group, you cannot stand up alone. You are foolish indeed.
Bastard.
That's right. I am not the man you used to know. At least on the surface. I am myself, and you, and your friend. A great many people are embodied within me, and the power inside me is overwhelming.
What are you saying?
Don't you understand? Well, I'll forgive you. I suppose it's beyond the understanding of a dying man such as you. To think that you are the one that they await, like Pygmalions worshipping the statue they created. Pathetic humans feel my power. It will be but a flash.
Master Kyosuke.
Kobira?
You can reprimand me later.
The dog!
Kobira! Forgive me, Kobira. Die! Kobira! Kobira!
Congratulations on your victory.
Why did you? Kobira.
I've always considered this to be my final duty.
In order for you to carry out that duty, I would have had to return to you. But now I'm all alone.
Master Kyosuke, please do not fear. I will always be near you. And besides, you are no longer alone.
Kobira. Kobira!
Kyosuke!
Isato?
Kyosuke, behind you! Kyosuke! This can't be the force that Cash was talking about.
This is JGO-2. There is a mysterious energy emitting from...
the hell are you, anyway? What have you done with Kyosuke?
I am the will of all creation. Omni-exist.
What? Omni-exist?
The embodiment of all thought existing in nature. I have absorbed within me all of the desires of humankind. That is why I came into being.
What?
I have until now only existed as thought. But Shizuru Ozaki, his desires had reached the level of my own, and through him, I was first able to begin to carry out my destiny. You humans are despised by all of existence, bound by the rules you created, an insane humanity bent on destroying everything. The recklessness of disposing into outer space that which you cannot process. The people who live on a planet bathed in ultraviolet rays that reach into every corner of the surface. That is what you are. The destruction of Earth. It is the desire of all humankind, and I am the one who will carry it out.
What the hell are you talking about? You know that isn't what I want at all!
Is that so? But I'm sure that you've feared the future at least one time in your life. The good things and the bad. It is surely frightening to look at the future no matter what your position. A world that does not progress. That is something that's certain to bring relief. Even the one you refer to as Kyosuke desires this. Even you wish it deep in your subconscious. The end of everything.
Wrong! I'm not like that!
Oh, really? But don't you see? Eventually, my powers will destroy the Earth. And then, all will end.
I won't let you!
You will just have to try and stop me. You can only succeed if either your energy exceeds mine, or if all of existence can be persuaded and cause me to completely lose my will. Both seem preposterous at this point.
Ha! Sounds interesting, but I'm not much of a persuasive talker anyway. But to exceed your power is something I can give a shot at. Kaiser, go!
Sato and the others be all right?
Ha! Don't worry about it. There's no way that they're going to lose that easily.
You're right. They're not gonna lose.
Kyosuke.
Damn. I can't let it end like this. No way, Sato. It's not in your nature to give up like this. Come on, Isato. Ugh.
You fool.
Damn.
What?
Hey, Cash!
Knowing the kind of guy you are, I figured you'd be playing up that high drama of yours. And I was right.
Hey! What happened to that girl, Suzu?
Don't worry. I delivered the precious princess right to her castle. Whoa! Hyper voltage! Transform! Hellstinger!
What did you come here for, anyway?
Huh? Haven't you heard? I came to wrap up this finale. Knowing you, this thing might never come to an end, Gowcaizer.
I don't need any of that stuff at a time like this.
As I suspected, to band together is a human tendency. I suppose that can't be helped.
Here she comes!
Yeah! I'll set up a decoy action while you go straight in for the attack!
Alright!
My next singer! Go now, Isato! Isato!
You're doing very well. You have my praise. I will now give you your reward.
Are you sleepy, Kyosuke?
Yes. I'm sleepy, dear brother. Very sleepy.
No, Kyosuke. You mustn't sleep yet.
My sister.
It is now that we need your strength the most, Master.
Kubira is here too. I cannot see anything. Brother! I am no longer.
Take my hand, Kyosuke. I will show you the way. It is my final wish.
Brother.
Kyosuke.
Quite amazing. To think that the human mind can be so sublime.
You haven't seen nothing yet. We can be foolish, and we often fail. We can also think evil thoughts.
But on the other hand, only humans will sacrifice their lives to help save those close to them. You forgot about that, Omni.
Well, I'm just the kind of fool that'll fall for that. Using your power to save everyone isn't something that hasn't crossed my mind.
Now, I'll show you what it's all about. The unlimited possibilities of human beings!
You've got quite an attitude. It is time I show you the eternal agony of nothingness.
This doesn't look good. These forces are like nothing we've ever felt. Isato!
Foolish one.
What? How could...
What's going on? Kyosuke!
How could you, my friend?
Forgive me, but I am human after all.
Come now. It is the time.
But Kyosuke!
Die!
Come on!
Gosh! Let's get her!
Kyosuke!
I have paid my debt.
Hear me well, humankind. I have not given up, and I have not died. Just a momentary lapse of direction. I will return at any time that you desire. Any time.
Good to be here. That's right. I did not want to kill you. I just wanted to bring you back.